questions in literally 1 minute. So if you guys have any questions for me, feel free to put them in the comments and I will answer them. I have, oh my gosh, okay. Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm really tired. And I'm eating, what is this called? The Chicago mix? Yeah. You guys can totally ask me questions as we go. We start very soon. Oh my gosh, hello. It's so nice to see you here. Okay. Oh, thank you. I literally just did my hair. So yeah, I'm loving it right now. I didn't put makeup on. I was going to put makeup on for this and then I got really lazy. Thank you, sis. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. My birthday was really fun. Super chill and super quiet. So, if you don't know, what are you doing for your special day? So my birthday was on Sunday. My birthday's August 16th. And it was just like a really chill birthday. I went and I had breakfast with my mom. Then I went and I saw my grandma. And then I had dinner with my dad. And then like my boyfriend was with me throughout the whole day. So he was there for like all of it, which was really nice. It was just super chill, super quiet. I feel hella old because I'm 24 now, which is like, oh, I'm halfway to 48. So it's just like mind blowing. It's craziness. But yeah, my birthday was good. For those of you that are here, if you don't know, I'm Elle.K. Welcome to my channel. So we're going to kickstart the birthday live Q&A. I have, how many questions do I have? You guys were awesome with leaving questions for me throughout the week. I have 21 questions here to answer so far. But please, it's going to be one of those things where I can't talk. Please feel free to keep leaving questions in the comments and I will for sure answer those as well. So don't feel like you can't ask or like interrupt or anything like that because this is supposed to be like fun and interactive. So yeah, let's get started. The first question, I should have wrote down who asked me what. I didn't think to do that because like I just didn't. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. Oh, and I just closed the questions. Okay. The first question is, if you could live in a fictional world, which one would you choose? Okay. So I've been recently loving the Seanan McGuire books, like the Wayward Children series. And honestly, I think I would live in, I want to live in the world that's in Down Amongst the Sticks and Bones, which is like, Gavin, oh my God, hello! Hi! Okay. It's so nice to see you. Hello. So yeah, I would live in the fictional world that takes place in Down Among the Sticks and Bones. It's like this really, really dark and scary world, but it's like run by vampires and werewolves, which I think is really, really dope. And I would want to be with the vampire side, which is super dark and a little bit scary, but I mean, I'll be truthful about it. I like that stuff. So cool. Gavin, you guys can ask me questions in the comments and I will answer while I eat. Oh, let me show you what I'm eating. I'm eating Chicago mix. Not sure if this question is there already, but what's the worst trope you've, oh my God, the worst trope I've ever read is the token black friend. And it literally drives me nuts because it's blatantly obvious. Like, it's just ridiculous. And I find it happens a lot. What were we reading? Oh my gosh, it was like a middle grade book too, where it was just like, everything, all the characters were white and there's just this one token black friend that was just kind of like popping in and out and had like no character development at all. And like that's definitely the worst trope that I've ever read for sure. It's very, very annoying and I like now steer clear of that completely. And I'm finding a lot in contemporary books. Oh my gosh, the token black friend, no, I hate it. Oh my gosh, there's a crap ton of movies and shows with the token black friend. It's very, 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 like, it's so prominent in today's culture and it's just so, like, disheartening to watch that, especially when, like, you throw them in there, but they have no character development at all. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you so much. I'm trying to think of, like, a really popular show. Let's see. Of course, now I'm trying to think of one. You like Life with Derek. I remember watching that growing up, and it's actually a show that I really, really like. And their next door neighbor was one of the main characters' best friend, and she was black. Her name was Emily. And like she was pretty prominent, but like she was like the one character in the entire series of color, and it didn't make sense to me. And that was a show that was filmed in Canada. Like, it was filmed pretty close to where I was living at the time, and I was like, there's other Black people around. Like, I didn't get it, and it was really discouraging because growing up, that was a show that I liked a lot, and I was just like recently reminiscing and watching it the other day, and I was like, there's really no characters of color in this show, so that was really, really annoying. But yeah, there's that. I need to know how your day has gone so far. My day has been really unproductive, which is horrible because I needed it to be productive and it was not. I currently have 6 dogs in my house, 3 of which are mine. 1 is my boyfriend's, 1 is my brother's, and then 1 is like a family dog that I'm watching. So my house is like filled with dogs right now. And this is like the one spare moment when they're all quiet. So I'm kind of like soaking that in, but I've just kind of been playing with dogs all day. And I really should have been doing schoolwork and various other things that just didn't happen. So yeah, that's how my day has been going. Somebody else asked me, which fictional character do you relate to or see yourself in the most? This is such a hard question because I've read so many books. If I had to choose a fictional character that I relate to, I think it would be Imani from With the Fire on High by Elizabeth Acevedo. I really like her attitude. It's very chill and calm, and she's very mature for her age, and I've always been told that that's how I was. So, and I relate to her a lot with kind of like the mistakes that she's made throughout her life and how she's really just trying to find her footing and what's best for her and her daughter because she's a teenage mom. But just like her super chill attitude towards everything, and but also her ability to not take crap. Like, she'll put you in your place, but she'll do it in like a very reserved way. But at the same time, like, if you really get on her, like, she'll dap you up if she has to, which I really like that balance. Elizabeth Acevedo just has this way of writing amazing characters. So definitely Imani for sure. Oh my goodness. Alfred. Have you read With the Fire on High? Oh, you loved With the Fire on High. Who's Alfred? I was gonna say, who's Alfred? I don't remember that character. But yeah, With the Fire on High is absolutely amazing. I highly, highly recommend it if you haven't read it yet. It was my favorite book that I read last year. So beautifully done. Somebody else asked me this question, and they asked me, how do I read so fast? And I literally cackled when I read that question because I do not read fast at all. Like, I will go through these spurts where, like, for 1 month, I'll maybe read like a book, if I even get a book done, and then the next month I'll read like 7 or 8. But I'm not a fast reader. Like, I really have to sit there and commit to like sitting, like, I have to commit to reading a book. If not, then it's not going to happen. I'm a very, very slow reader, and I'm a very picky reader. So if I come off as though I read fast, then I guess I'm doing something right, because that is not the case at all. I read With the Fire on High last month along with Clap With You Land, and I like Clap With You Land more. You know what? I like Clap With You Land, Clap With You Land, Clap With You Land more as well. I found it to be super, super hard hitting and just absolutely beautiful. Gavin, did you read it or listen to it on audiobook? I listened to it on audiobook and it was really, really good. I also love the bear. This was a Valentine's Day present for my boyfriend. So yeah, this is my little bear. His name's Brian. He's named after my boyfriend. Favorite was The Poet X, and then Clap With You Land with Fire on High. Yeah, I think I've listened to every Elizabeth Acevedo book on audiobook as well. Hello, whoever just joined. Hi. Can you react to a vid? Got a request. Yeah, if you leave a link to the video that you want me to react to, I can make a video about that another time for sure. I've never done a reaction video, but yeah. But I listened to the audiobook for sure. Definitely recommend listening to Elizabeth Acevedo's audiobooks. I liked The Poet X on audiobook for sure, because I think there was a lot of Spanish in that book, and I loved hearing her pronounce the Spanish words correctly, because I know I would have butchered them. So yeah, and she also has this really cool way of doing different voices, and they sound amazing. I love it. I love everything about Elizabeth Acevedo. I could go on and on about her forever. Okay. And then the next question is, what genre do you get into more? I am a diehard YA contemporary fan. Like, that is the basis of pretty much everything that I read. I'm trying to like expand out of that. Thank you for the birthday wishes, Daniela. Yeah, I'm trying to expand out of YA contemporary, but I'm doing a really poor job of it. I love YA contemporary. That is the genre that I will always fall back on 150%. Like I absolutely love it. Then someone else asked me, dark or milk chocolate? Milk chocolate 100%. I don't know who eats dark chocolate. I think it's so bitter and so gross. I don't know how anybody can eat dark chocolate. Like more power to you if you can, but milk chocolate 100%. It's also the superior chocolate if you're making s'mores. So fun fact about that. I live in the country, so like, yeah, s'mores are a thing. Milk chocolate for s'mores, 150%. See, everybody loves YA contemporary. You have to love YA contemporary. Like, it's just, I don't know. For people who say they don't like YA contemporary, I'm just like, oh, I don't know if we can be friends. No, I'm just kidding. The next question was, one book you wish you could give to everyone in the world. One book I wish I could give to everyone in the world. Oh my gosh. I'm looking around to see. That's hard because it's either going to be, but it's like, it's a Shakespeare play, which would be The Merchant of Venice, or The Catcher in the Rye, because I love The Catcher in the Rye. YA contemporary was one I was wary with until this year when I discovered better YA contemporary than what was being recommended to me the previous year. That's totally fair. Bad Rex got me waiting. Yeah. Okay, Gavin, I'll give you that because I recently read a really, really horrible YA contemporary. I did a review on, well, I didn't do a review on it. I mentioned it in one of my other videos. It was The Geography of Lost Things, I believe, by Jessica Brody. That was a god-awful YA contemporary, and I was very, very upset about that. That had me wanting to, it was because of that book I ended up reading fantasy that month, which was so funny because it was just so bad. So you're absolutely right. Like if the YA contemporary is not good, it's like god awful. There's no in between. It's either really good or just like, no, thank you. But yeah, if I had to give one book to everyone in the world, it would probably be The Catcher in the Rye. Love The Catcher in the Rye. Oh god awful. Wait, have you read The Geography of Lost Things, Chanel? Because I almost DNF'd it a couple times. That main character, no, sweetie, she was getting on my nerves. I could not deal with her at all. No, she was not it. No, but I've heard it's so bad. It is really bad. Heed the warnings. It's bad. The next question is, if a stranger approached you and asked you to pick out 5 books for them, what would they be? I would pick out With the Fire on High, Wrecked by Christian Crone Mills, The Catcher in the Rye. This is so hard. Of course, I'm going to forget every book I've ever read. To Kill a Mockingbird, and The Savage Song by V.E. Schwab. Those would be the 5 books for sure. I legit have never heard anything good about that book. That's fair. But yeah, definitely 5 books to recommend to a stranger. What did I say? Catcher in the Rye, To Kill a Mockingbird, Wrecked. Oh my gosh, what did I just say? Wrecked, To Kill a Mockingbird, With the Fire on High, The Merchant of Venice, and I forgot the 5th one that I said. Yeah. Oh, The Savage Song. Thank you. Yeah. The Savage Song and Our Dark Duet destroyed my life. Like I listened to both of those on audiobook back to back, literally just broke me in half. I loved those books. They made me fall in love with V.E. Schwab. They are so, so beautifully done. Next one. What are some interests you have that no one expects you to have? I think the most blatant one is that I write. Hello. Hey, beautiful BD girl. Oh my gosh, don't apologize for being late. What? Of course, everybody wants moms to cook. Like I remember growing up, if my dad said he was cooking, I was gone out the house. I was like, no, if mommy's not cooking, I'm not eating. No, thank you. So do not apologize. It's totally fine. But the question was, what are some interests that you have that no one expects you to have? And I think the most blatant one would be that I ride horses. Very few people believe me when I say that I ride horses, let alone the fact that I own horses. And I always find that to be funny. I kind of understand it because you don't see a lot of Black people riding horses or into the equestrian world, but that's definitely the most like blatant interest that I have that most people don't believe that I have. I guess what would be another one? Another one would be Oh, reptiles. I really like reptiles, and I've owned probably every New Caledonian gecko that you can possibly think of owning. And if you're not into reptiles, you probably don't know what New Caledonian geckos are, and that's totally fine. This is just, yeah. So reptiles and the fact that I ride horses would be the two most common interests that people don't think that I have. And then fun fact, I'm also petrified of birds, and I'm pretty sure that there's a bird loose in my house downstairs because they keep flying down my chimney. So yeah, I've locked myself in my room, and this is the second time that this has happened while I'm on live. So pray for me. Somebody just texted me. It's gonna have to wait. Interest you have. Okay, the next question is, if you could go anywhere on the world, where would it be? Well, COVID kind of obliterated all my hopes and dreams for travel this year, so that's just great. Don't watch it. See, the Hitchcock movie is what got me afraid of birds. It's that exact movie that made me petrified of birds, and now I swear they're all plotting against me. So, too late for that. But if I could travel anywhere in the world right now, it would be somewhere that I've already been, and it'd be Hawaii, which is such a cliche answer. But I feel like if you've ever been to Hawaii, you know it's not a cliche answer. Preferably the island of Kona. I love Hawaii so, so much. It's literally the most peaceful and beautiful, chill place I've ever been to. So, yeah, if I could go anywhere in the world right now, it would definitely be Hawaii. Oh, Gavin, you love birds? Oh, no, honey. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't know. Ooh, yikes. No, thank you. Booktube trip to Hawaii? Oh, my gosh. Yes, please. Yes. That would be so amazing. I so want to go back. Oh, my gosh. Guys, don't get me excited for this. Can we please do it? The next question was, what was the most popular book published on your birthday, and have you read it? I looked this up. There were really no popular books published on my birthday. I'm August 60th, 1996. Yeah, there were none. So that was a little bit disappointing, but yeah, there weren't any. And I thought that was a really cool question too. Where am I? Of course I lost it. Okay, and then 11 was childhood food of choice. My childhood food of choice and my current food of choice have not changed. It's always been pasta. I love pasta. So yeah, penne pasta with like the creamy sauce and chicken, prime. That's literally like my go-to food when I'm traveling. Yeah, I remember the first time, where did we go? We went to Italy the first time, which I guess makes it's fine. But the first time we went to Italy, I literally ate pasta for a week straight. I didn't eat anything else. So I feel like you can't mess up pasta. I feel like it's safe, you know? Like, I'm not very adventurous with food because I'm a very picky eater. So I like to go with safe bets, and pasta is usually a very, very safe bet. That and a chicken Caesar salad. You really can't mess those. Actually, a lie. You can mess up a chicken Caesar salad because some restaurants put anchovies in it, and that's disgusting. So just stick with pasta and like those little dinner roll things, and you're good to go. You're Gucci. You don't need nothing else. Exactly. Pasta's like never disappoints. You can't, if you mess up pasta, you probably shouldn't be cooking in a restaurant. Like you messed up. I'm sorry. Yeah, Caesar salad people mess up. Okay. And then the next question was Family Matters or Full House? Family Matters 100%. Like, I'm sorry. I probably maybe seen like 2 episodes of Full House. I know the Olsen twins was like super cute on it, but like Family Matters 150% is like the superior show. I'm sorry. The next one is key lime pie or pecan pie. There was a lot of food questions, and between key lime and pecan, I would say neither. Apple pie is the superior pie. Like, that's just it. I don't know what this key lime and pecan nonsense is. It's apple pie, okay? Apple pie is the one and only pie that everyone should be eating. What would you recommend to a reader who is currently new to the genre you are loving? So that would be YA contemporary. And at the risk of not recommending another Elizabeth Acevedo book, I would recommend a Morgan Matson book, but they're all so chunky. Yeah, because Amy and Roger's Epic Detour is a really, really beautiful contemporary, but all of her books are really, really thick. So if you're new to the genre and you don't like thick books, then I would probably go with, what would I go with? would I go with? Oh, Pride. Pride by Ibby Zobi. That's what I would go with 150%. So hilarious. And it's not, I think it's like 300 pages or a little bit less than 300 pages. It's absolutely hilarious. Ibby Zobi, right? It's beautifully written. It's a Pride and Prejudice remix, not a retelling, a remix, and it's done so well. I think, where did it take place? I think it's Brooklyn, New York that it takes place in, and it's so good. Absolutely loved it. And the POC representation is so amazing. Like, she killed it. She absolutely killed it. I love Pride, and I would highly recommend that to anybody, especially someone who's new to YA contemporary for sure. The next question is, what is your favorite movie? Okay, so let me put this down. I'm going to do it this way. My favorite Disney movies are Moana, Princess and the Frog, and 101 Dalmatians. My favorite movie series was a series that shall not be named on this channel. I'm sure we can all figure out what that is. But since I have kind of like X'd that series out, I'm sticking with Fast and the Furious and Pirates of the Caribbean. And then like my favorite grown-up movies would be Man on Fire with Denzel Washington, Black Panther, and Unstoppable with Denzel Washington, and Inside Man with Denzel Washington. I'm sure you can see like a theme. And then like my favorite random movie to watch when I'm just like in a mood and want to watch a movie but don't know what to watch would be, what would be my favorite random movie? Favorite random movie to just like pop in? Beauty and the Beast, for sure. The live version of Beauty and the Beast. And then I had like just one more throw in there. And of course I forgot it. Oh my gosh. That surfing movie. Blue Crush. Love that movie. Yeah, Blue Crush. So those are like my favorite movies, I guess you could say. What? Okay, so here we go. 3 fantastic movies. 101 Dalmatians. I love 101 Dalmatians. Like the cartoon version of it, the OG 101 Dalmatians that's on Disney Plus. So good. Oh my gosh, I can watch that like 3 times in a day and not think anything of it. Which Pirates of the Caribbean is your favorite? The third one. So Pirates of the Caribbean, Crystal Black Pearl, Dead Man's Chest would be my favorite one. It used to be on Stranger's Tides, but I recently did a marathon, and it's always going to be the third one for me. I love it. What's that song that they sing at the beginning? It's like oh my gosh, don't tell me. What is that by my window? Huh? Oh, it's my cat. My cat is lying like really weird by my window. I don't know. It was odd. But it's like the king and his men stole the queen from her bed and bound her in her bones. I used to sing that song to my godson when he was a baby. That's the song that I would sing to him when I was putting him to sleep. Yeah, it's from the third Pirates of the Caribbean. So there we go. 1 second, let me catch up here. Anything with Denzel, anything with Denzel Washington. I got my love for him from my dad. I grew up on Denzel Washington movies, so 100%. Cinderella is a really nice one. I like the live action of Cinderella. I think they did a good job with that. Have you watched No, I haven't. The Studio what? Ghibli? Oh, I know I pronounced that horribly wrong. Yeah, I have not seen that. Oh man, what's the song again? Yeah, it's the king and his men stole the queen from her bed and bound her in her bones. The thief something and by the hour. Oh my gosh. You guys are gonna make me Google it and like play the song, but I don't want copyrights. But it's like the very first song they sing at the beginning of the third movie when all of them are about to get hanged and there's a child that's about to get hanged as well. That's the song that they sing. So yeah, and I used to sing that song to my godkids. Happy birthday. Thank you. Gibble. Gibble. Did I say it right that time? Gibbel. Gibble. I feel like that's how you say it. Oh my gosh. I swear I can read. Oh my goodness. I think it's Gibble. Okay, we'll go on to the next one. Oh, but I feel like because I did movies, I should say what my favorite TV shows are, which again is like a spiel. So, favorite TV shows would be, okay, No, let me do it this way. A TV show that I can put on and have like watch religiously and like have in the background while I'm doing anything would be Prison Break. Okay. Wentworth Miller as Michael Schofield. If you haven't seen Prison Break, you're missing out on life. But Wentworth Miller as Michael Schofield is literally like the most delicious thing I've ever seen. It's just, I love Prison Break and I've watched it. I've probably watched the whole series first to last episode at least 6 times. And I've watched like each episode in between a multitude of times as well. So I love Prison Break. I love How to Get Away with Murder. I love Charmed, The Vampire Diaries, the originals. The original Charmed, please. Not this new one that they did. No. The original Charmed, I really like. Oddly enough, I don't like Buffy the Vampire, though. Not a fan. Degrassi, literally every single season of Degrassi, I love, but I prefer Degrassi, The Next Generation, for sure. What else? Yeah, those would probably be the main ones. Oh my gosh, okay. Don't judge me. I love 16 and Pregnant and Teen Mom. Don't judge me, okay? That's like my guilty pleasure. But yeah, I have like this really weird habit of like having maybe top 10 TV shows and then just rewatching them. Oh, another good one. I don't know if you guys have seen or heard of Orphan Black with what's her name? Tatiana something. Orphan Black is a really, really good show, and Make It or Break It is also really good. And then there was another one that premiered last year. It was called Party of Five, and it was following this Mexican family and their parents got deported back to Mexico, but because the oldest son was 23, he had to like take care of his 3 or 4 younger siblings, and it was so good, and I'm so sad that they didn't renew it for another round. Like, I thought that was so heartbreaking because I really, really enjoyed it. It was really good. Degrassi Next Gen was superior, of course. Yeah, I tried getting into the remake of Charmed, and it just wasn't it for me. Like, I was not a fan at all. And I'm so sad because one of the sisters is from, oh my gosh, Descendants. I totally forgot. I love the Descendants movies. She plays Audrey in Disney's Descendants, and I loved her in that. So I thought I was really going to like her in Charmed, and I was not having it at all. Not a fan. Claire, Eli, Emma, and Spinner. Okay. I didn't like Claire. Claire to me had like this horrible, holier than thou attitude that never really went away. And I think it would have been a little bit better if Claire ended up with Drew. Like, I would have been happier if Claire had just like ended up with Drew and like stuck with Drew. I would have been fine with that. Emma and Spinner, no, that's not cute. That's not cute at all. They did another one. Have you seen Degrassi The Next Class? With like Zoe and Maya and Zig. It took me a minute to get into that one, but it was okay. It was okay. So I'm hoping they just don't do another season, but just keep replaying all the other seasons, because like, why not? You have to always have Degrassi on air. Like, you have to. Not saying and Spinner aren't cute. Rewatching Degrassi makes me hate Claire. You see, yeah, Claire's just not it for me. She gives off vibes that one girl who was with JT. Oh, Liberty? Are you talking about Liberty? Can we also rewind to the vampire star? What was her name? Nina? Yeah, Nina. Nina was her name. The Elena from Vampire Diaries, like, started on Degrassi. Like, come on, that is so amazing. I loved her on Degrassi. I think she did such a good job. She played that role so well. Yeah, Maya and Zig Maya was just annoying in general. Like, Maya just gave me a headache, but Zoe also gave me a headache until like she calmed down. I think it was like in the 2nd or 3rd season of The Next Class. She calmed down a little bit and I could get behind her. Nina Dobrev. Thank you, Gavin. Yes. She was in Degrassi. Loved her there. She was so, so good. Okay. We're like so off topic. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. Okay, the next question is, if you were stuck on an island with 3 book characters, who would they be and why? Okay, so they would be the Sunai from the Savage Song. If you haven't read the Savage Song in the Dark Duet, I won't like go too much into it because I don't want to spoil it for you. But the one monster that like everybody is petrified of that like plays a song and literally steals your soul, yeah, I'll be on an island with him because he sounded hella cute in the book, so I will absolutely be taking him. Another character that I will go with is Imani from With the Fire on High for sure, because I feel like she will keep me level-headed and tell me to like not get with the monster, but like, I mean, what can you say? And I also just feel like she'd be a really dope friend. Like, why not have Imani there? And then the next one that I would have, I would probably take, who would I take with me? Third friend to take on the island. I would take the main character from The Geography of Lost Things. Hear me out. I'm going to take her with me because if we're all trapped on an island, we need someone to like mutually hate so that way we don't turn on each other. So we're just going to mutually hate her. So yeah, it's going to be the Sunai, Imani, and the one really, really annoying girl from The Geography of Lost Things. Like we need somebody to mutually dislike, and she's going to be the one for sure. If someone sang me a song, they could have my mind, body, and soul, but especially, oh my God. Yes, Gavin. See, now I think the way the monster sings this song, you don't want him to be stealing your soul like that, sweetie. Oh my God, don't kill me. But I feel you with that. I absolutely feel you with that. 150%. Yes. Sunai, eyes like coal, sing me a song and steal your soul. That's how the song goes for them. And then there's like, what are the other monsters? There's a Korsai. So there's Sunai, Korsai, and Maokai, I believe are the three monsters in that. So sorry, I haven't read it, but yeah, I'm easy. Gavin, you are the friend across the ocean that I will always need. Oh my gosh. Okay. The next one is, where was I? Okay. Do you have a reading routine? No, I don't. I am a mood reader. I will read what I want when I want, and that is literally how that goes. Like, that's it. I literally just read when I feel like it. Although BookTube has me like needing to read more. So I find that I have to schedule a time to read. So I try and read for at least an hour before I go to bed. But I'm also in my finals week for my second semester of paralegal college. So this week I'm not getting any reading done, which means next week I'm going to have to like double down and get all the books that I really needed to get done for the month, especially because of my author wrap up. And I'm doing Morgan Matson for my author series this month. And of course, she writes insanely huge contemporary books. Have any of you guys read Morgan Matson books? Like, what do you? Yeah, BookTube puts more pressure. It really does. I've been feeling the pressure nonstop this month. And I messed up because I shouldn't have used. Thank you. Thank you. I shouldn't have used Morgan Matson as my first author because of how long her books are. So I'm very annoyed that I did that, but I will push through and get it done because I want to. And yeah, I'm trying to keep up with that commitment. Yeah, I like Morgan Matson. Her books are really good. They're just so long. Oh my gosh, they're so long. And then the next question is, how do you rate your books? So I'm huge on writing style. I rate them on writing style. The characters, like how in-depth are the characters and if they've developed at all throughout the book. I find if a character stays stagnant throughout the entire book, I get really, really irritated because I feel like there should have been some type of growth going on. So writing style, character development, and honestly the length of the book, because I find a lot of authors will write really, really lengthy books and they don't really need to. Like, it's my pet peeve when I read a book that's like 600 pages and it really could have been done in 250. It's like, okay, you've just wasted my time. So yeah, I will definitely give a book a low rating if I feel that it could have been done in a shorter amount of pages for sure. Like, I don't need to know the detail of the color of grass. Like, the grass was green. It's not like this lime green melon type color that you can only find in the middle of Africa. No, I don't need to hear all that. No. The grass was green. Thank you. That sounded really harsh. Like, I'm not mean, but I kind of am. Anyways. What's a topic you'd like to learn more about? Concise is the best. It really is the best. I would love to. Okay, before I get to the next question, let me tell you about how much I would love to be a writer, but I am petrified to have anybody read what I write. Like, I am so afraid to put my work out there in the universe. And I want to do NaNoWriMo this year and actually like commit myself to writing, like, or at least having a really good outline for a contemporary, a YA contemporary, but I'm petrified. I'm so scared. And it's such an irrational thing to be afraid of, especially as someone who would like to be a writer, but I'm petrified. So, yeah. I mean, maybe one day, maybe we'll see. Maybe booktube will put that pressure on me to become a writer, hopefully. What's a topic that I'd like to learn more about? I classify myself as like a career student. I love to learn about everything. So I guess the easier question would be topics that I steer away from. Don't come at me with math. Very little science. Chemistry I stay clear of. Physics, all that. Like, numbers are a no for me. But because my minor was in history and my major was in philosophy, literally anything that I can get my hands on, I will read about. But I don't know, a specific topic. I guess I've been looking more into like the history of police brutality given what's going on in the world right now. And I'm starting like my mini Black History series on my YouTube channel in September. So I've been doing a lot of research with that. So yeah, I guess that would be the main topic that I'm trying to get more knowledge on at the moment. Next question is a favorite author from your childhood. That would be Roald Dahl. He was definitely my favorite author in my childhood, and I love Matilda. Matilda is one of those books that when I was reading when I was younger, because I wasn't a huge reader when I was younger, but Matilda was one of the few books that I read that really stuck out in my mind, and I absolutely loved it. And then I watched the movie afterwards, and the movie was just as good. So, and I think I recently bought Matilda as well, just to have like a copy of it. So, yeah, I might give that a reread, but I love Matilda. And then the last question that you guys sent me was, what was a favorite mandatory high school book? And that is The Merchant of Venice in regards to like a Shakespeare play, but like a mandatory high school book that I loved would be The Catcher in the Rye. And I find it so funny that a lot of people actually don't like it. And I love Holden Caulfield, so everybody's phony. If you've read The Catcher in the Rye, you know that reference. But yeah, I love Holden Caulfield. I thought that book was so amazing. The Diary of Anne Frank was also really good, but The Catcher in the Rye is definitely my absolute favorite mandatory high school book that I had to read for sure. So yeah, those were all the questions that you guys sent in. Whoever is left here, feel free to like type questions and I will keep answering them. Like, yeah, that's totally fine. Or we can just talk about nonsense, because why not? I'm also gonna take this time to eat more Chicago mix. So yay, I'm going to read Catcher in the Rye for you. Thank you. You will not regret it. It's so good. It's so good. I love Catcher in the Rye. I feel like this is going to be my dinner. So, yeah. What time is it? Oh my gosh, we've been doing this for almost 45 minutes, guys. This has been so fun. So, yeah, type questions in the chat or like whatever you want to talk about in the chat, and we can definitely do that too. While you guys type, I'm going to show you my blue light glasses. If you were here from like the very beginning of this live stream, I already showed you these, but I'm going to show you again. Have you read Catcher in the Rye since high school? Oh my gosh. I've read Catcher in the Rye. I'm about to age myself, but I did just turn 24. So I've read Catcher in the Rye probably about 15 times since high school. And I still want to do another reread this year. So yeah. Yeah, definitely read Catcher in the Rye a couple times. See, Matilda is just a superior book. It's so good. I got my blue light glasses, and I love them. I got them off of Amazon. These are the pink ones. I have them in clear. Would Matilda be your favorite middle grade? Absolutely. 150% Matilda would be my favorite middle grade for sure. I want to read Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but I'm skeptical because I hated the movie. I hated the older version of the movie and the newer version of the movie, so I'm skeptical to read the book, but Matilda would definitely be my favorite middle grade book. And I know, Gavin, you are the king of middle grades, so yeah, definitely love Matilda. I'm so happy eating my Chicago mix. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory book isn't all that great. It hasn't aged well. I believe that. Because the movie wasn't good and it's still not good today. So I absolutely believe that for sure. I'm so sad because, and I guess I'll ask you guys who are here. For October, never heard of Chicago mix before. Gavin, you're in the UK. Oh my gosh. Sweetie, you need to come to Canada right now. You need to get on a plane. No, sorry, that's like COVID. When COVID is over, you need to come to Canada right at that moment, and we will have a Chicago mix party. And Chanel is going to come too. We're going to have a Chicago mix party. It's so good. I'll show you. Hold on. So it's literally flavored popcorn. You have like the little caramel one, and then you have the cheese flavor, and then you just eat them together. And it's so good. I love it. Okay. But booking my plane tickets for when it's all over. Yay! Oh my gosh, we're gonna have such a good time. But for November, it was either supposed to be in October or November, I wanted to do a week-long reading vlog of me reading the series that shall not be named. And I literally had like a whole week blocked out for it. And now I don't know what series to do instead of it. I'm really sad because I had that planned out and now I need to find a different series to do. So a certain author just like completely messed me up. Like honestly, I can't even believe it. So rude. Okay, you guys, look at my teddy bear for a second. Okay, hello. Yeah, I get that. Was gonna do something that book related to, but nope. See, she just really. I'm so disappointed in the situation. Like honestly, I read through the tweets and I was just like, I'm not even gonna give her like my time, but very, very disappointed in the situation. Like extremely disappointed. So whatever. Oh my gosh, my brother just texted me asking me where his dog is. Well, she's asleep. I'm supposed to take his dog back today, but I feel like I'm just gonna kind of keep her because she's super cute and really, really sweet. So yeah. My teddy bears. I have an obsession with teddy bears, and I've had it since I was younger. I actually stole a Winnie the Pooh when I was 3 years old, and it was probably this size. So I grabbed it, and I was running out of the store, and I fell on top of it, and I wouldn't let it go. So my mom ended up paying $300 for the teddy bear because I would not let it go. So yeah, that was also my first crime, stealing a Winnie the Pooh. That's also another one that I should do a read. Ha! Maybe I'll do that. I'll read like Winnie the Pooh. Oh, hold on here. 300. Yeah, it was a $300 bear, Gavin. I know. Hold on here. Hello. Oh, are you there? Okay, I'm coming. Okay, love you. Bye-bye. Bye. I was supposed to pick up my boyfriend from the bus, and I totally forgot. And he's there, and it's 6:45, but it's fine. We'll do this for like another 10 minutes, and then I'll dip. He'll be okay. If he ever watches this, he's going to be very mad at me. But yes, okay. Anyways, stole a teddy bear for $300 when I was 3 years old. What can you do? Like, it is what it is. I'm sorry. Kind of. What are you doing for the rest of the day? Well, I can tell you what I should be doing for the rest of the day. What I am probably going to do is watch booktube videos, but what I should be doing is studying for my 2 exams tomorrow. Trying to read more of the Morgan Matson book that I have barely made a dent in, and plan my day for tomorrow. That's what I should be doing. Will any of those 3 things get done? Probably not. Like, more than likely not. But yeah, what are you guys doing for the rest of the day? First of all, Gavin, what time is it there? Like, what are the time zones that I'm talking to right now? My curly hair. That's really not that curly. Best of luck with your exams. Oh, thank you. Your confidence is like overwhelming because I know I for sure don't have at least one of the 2 exams tomorrow. Like it's gonna be one of those things where Jesus takes the wheel for sure. So yeah. Oh, it's almost midnight. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's right. You're ahead. You're like way, way ahead. That's fair. What's the weather like in the UK right now? Because here it's insanely hot and I need fall. 4:45 p.m. Bridge. Is your full name Bridget? Is it Bridget? I'm always ahead. Yeah. You're always ahead. For sure. Bridge books. I still have stress dreams about college finals. Yeah, okay. So I am done my program. Yes, it's Bridget. Okay, awesome. Hi, Bridget. I'm done this program this time next year, and I'm so freaking excited. I cannot wait to be done. Like, I'm over it. I love school and I love learning, but I hate finals and I hate assignments. So here we are. It's been nice weather here, but you want the rain? What? And thunderstorms. We keep getting sun, which is odd. Okay. I like the rain when I am just sitting at home and reading, but because I live on a farm and have a million things to do with animals pretty much daily, the rain is really not helpful. So I understand, but then no. Fall weather, nice breeze. That's what I'm looking for in life right now. Because I cannot take the heat. It's gross and just makes me want to peel off my skin. So yeah, that's that for sure. I'm not getting back the dog. It's not happening. It's just not happening. You love the snow. Okay, no. Let me tell you why you love the snow. You love the snow because you have not had a Canadian winter. Come to Canada, have a Canadian winter, and then tell me you love the snow. Okay? Nobody here loves the snow. It's horrible. You can't do anything. I'm the same way with the rain without the fire. Fair enough. Yeah. See, rain is nice for reading, but like when it's consistent, it's a no for me. Snow is a hell no. No, thank you. I can take like -30 blistering cold weather, but just don't give me snow. Like I think snow just adds insult to injury. This is true. I haven't had a Canadian winter yet. Come have a Canadian winter, hun. You will never want to see snow ever again. Okay, so I did my first year of university in Scotland. I was at the University of Edinburgh, and I remember this one day in December where it snowed for about 5 minutes and everybody was going insane. Everyone was taking pictures. They were so excited. It was literally like the lightest coat of snow on the ground, and I was like staring at everyone like, are y'all crazy? Like, first of all, number one, this ain't even snow. This is just like a flurry. And two, no, don't be excited about this. No. It was very cute though. Very, very cute. So yeah, definitely snow is just no for me. No, thank you. What is going on? Why is my phone vibrating like this? Yeah, whatever. You were in Edinburgh. You were so close to me. Please come back when you can. I love Scotland. So, fun fact, if I didn't have horses, I would have been living in Scotland right now. I would have stayed in Scotland because I loved it so, so much. I would have been living in Scotland and I probably would have pursued my law degree over there and been a lawyer over there by now. So, it's the animals, Gavin. I'm so sorry. I love the first snow of the year, and then it's takes about 24 hours for me to be done with it. Yeah, you see that, like, you're better than me. It takes me like 15 minutes to be done with it. Like, I like to take one cute picture with a snow-covered tree, and then I'm like, okay, you can melt away now. Goodbye. No, thank you. You're not, like, we're not friends. You can go away. Animals fair. I love a person who prioritizes the animals. They need us. Yeah, like, and I have, at the time, one of my horses was retired, but then I had my young one who is 9 now, Chris, who you guys have seen in a couple of my reading vlogs. He's very, very particular, and I'm also very particular with him. I would not want to leave him anywhere. So yeah, he wouldn't be able to survive without me here. Or maybe that's just like me projecting that feeling onto him, or I wouldn't be able to survive without him, I think would be the better way to say it. Like, I absolutely adore that horse. So I came back for him essentially. And at the time I didn't have any dogs. So it was literally just that one horse that I came back for, which is so funny. But yeah. In another universe, I'm living in Scotland somewhere, going to have like, I don't know, a whole weekend date with Gavin. So yeah, that's that. Guys, I did not know that going live like this would be so much fun. So much fun. Gavin, I need you to do another vlog where you drink wine, because that was hilarious, please. Weekend date with Gavin sounds about. Yes, of course. Okay, we're going to make it a thing. As soon as people can travel safely, either I come to you or you come to me. We're going to make it a thing, and then we're all going to meet up. Everybody who is currently watching this live, we are all going to meet up and go to Hawaii. Okay? That's the plan. You need to do. No, I cannot do a vlog where I drink wine. That is a very, very dangerous thing to ask of me. I love wine, and I will definitely be I will go on some sort of a wine-driven adventure. You will probably see the entirety of my property, which does back onto a forest. So no. No. Definitely can't be doing that. You can do it for me though, for sure. That's too funny. Oh my gosh. Is anybody planning on going to is it BookCon? Is that what it's called? BookCon, I think. Or yeah, I think it's BookCon. Is it called BookCon? Why can't I think of this? Is anyone going to BookCon next year? I'm looking it up right now. Yeah, it is BookCon, the thing that happens in New York. I wanted to go this year. Obviously, COVID obliterated that, but I am hoping to go next year. So, Gavin, you need to get on a plane and go to New York. Bridget, Paige, all of us, we need to go to BookCon next year, providing it's safe, please and thank you. I'd love to. Not sure logistically if I can, but want to so bad. I know I really want to go. I've heard really fun things about it, but yeah, I feel like it would be fun. I feel like it would be more worth it if we made like a whole trip out of it. I'm talking to everybody in the live, like we're all going to do it. If we made like a whole thing out of it and did like BookCon and then like traveled around the US while we were there, I feel like it would be more worth it then. For me, it's not too bad because I can literally drive to New York and it would be like maybe 8 hours or so. Actually have my family is American, so it's really not that bad for me at all. But like obviously for you, Gavin, coming from the UK, Paige, I don't know where you're coming from, or Bridget, but like for people coming a little bit further, I feel like it's more worth it if you do like a whole big vacation thing out of it. That would be fun. Road trip, yes. I've never been on a road trip, and it's so sad because I love reading YA contemporary road trip books, and I've never actually been on one, which is really depressing. So can somebody please come on a road trip with me? I want to go so bad. I would love to go on a road trip, and I want to go to New Orleans, actually. BookCon sounds so fun. I know. I want to go. And I feel like road tripping is the best way to do BookCon because if you get a bunch of books, then you don't have to worry about weight and like flying it back. Gavin, we're going to have to ship your books back for you. But yeah, definitely a road trip would be fun. So I think that is definitely the plan. What time is it now? Oh, it's 6:52. Okay. We've almost been doing this for an hour, guys. It would be worth it. Yes, it would be worth it. It'd be great. So I think we're at 58 minutes here. Does anybody have any last minute questions? I've wanted to do a cross country road trip for so long. I've traveled to Europe and the US, but I've never traveled around Canada, which is awful. Like I've never really traveled outside of Ontario in regards to Canada. So that's pretty bad. I should probably do that. But yeah, if no one has any like last minute burning questions, I'm going to sign off here. Thank you guys so much for joining. This was so fun. I'm definitely going to do another one. I didn't expect it to be this fun. I'm not going to lie. This was really, really fun. So thanks for having us. Thanks for coming, Gavin, especially being that it's like midnight where you are right now. I'm sure you want to go to bed. So thank you for coming. This was super fun with you guys. And I will see you in my next video, which will be out on Friday. So look out for that. But yeah, thanks for coming and bye.